Night pressed against the farmhouse like a jealous thing, rattling cracked windows as Ethan returned alone. Earlier that day, his sister Lily had vanished in the cornfield, leaving only a single red ribbon snagged on a stalk. Now every floorboard creaked with her name. He set his lantern on the table, but the flame bent sideways, as if something exhaled. The clock choked, stalled, then ticked backward. Somewhere upstairs, Lily's lullaby drifted inside out. The wind answered, with a hollow hush that tasted of copper. Ethan climbed. Lantern stuttering, each step groaning gone. The hall smelled of soil and lilies left too long in water. At the door to Lily's room, he saw muddy footprints leading in, tiny, bare, and facing the wrong way, toes pointing out of the room. He pushed the door. Inside, moonlight pooled like spilled milk. The closet hung open-mouthed dark. The music box on the dresser wound itself, playing the lullaby slower, notes sagging like melting wax. Somewhere below, a door clicked twice, like a tongue deciding. He stepped closer. The air was fridge cold. As the song crawled to its final note, the closet whispered, "Found you." Ethan felt breath on the back of his neck, warm, wet, counting. He swung the lantern. Light sliced nothing, but behind him the floor showed fresh prints, larger now, matching his boots yet filled with black water. The house inhaled, boards bowing inward. He backed toward the hall, but the hallway had stretched, longer, varnish dripping like sap. The lantern glass trembled, sketching dizzy halos on the plaster. Ethan ran. Doors multiplied on either side, each marked with the ribbon that had belonged to Lily. From behind every door, the same soft plea, "Play with us." Handles turned, wood splintered. A hand, tiny yet jointed wrong, slipped out, palm up, fingers bending forward and back at once. Ethan bolted toward the stairwell, now distant as a horizon, lantern sputtering sparks. Shadows peeled off the walls, crawling on insect limbs after him. He felt time yawning, hungry, stretching its jaw wider with every footfall. Reaching the stairs, he saw the first step had liquefied into mirror, still water. His reflection stared but did not mimic. It smiled. When Ethan hesitated, the reflection nodded and rose from the surface, skin rippling like corn leaves in windless heat. It wore Lily's ribbon around its throat. He stumbled back, but hands erupted from the banister wood, gripped cold as root cellar stone, pulling him toward the water that was no longer water but an open eye. A distant crow called 3 times, but no crows lived this far out. He screamed, lantern dropping, glass burst, flame dying with a hiss. Darkness swallowed sound. For a heartbeat, nothing moved. Then the lullaby returned, now sung by dozens of voices beneath the floor. A final phosphor glow showed Ethan's boots standing empty at the water's edge, laces undone. The eye blinked shut, boards healed smooth. Downstairs the clock ticked forward again. Outside the cornfield rustled, and 2 children laughed where there had been none. The night held its breath, waiting, as though the story craved an ending.